Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, SpeedGaming. My name is Charlie Boy, and I think I'm doing a solo commentary unless Sama does indeed join us here shortly. Regardless, I am joined by 2% Chungus in the background on the tracker, and today we have a losers round one, the final match in the lower bracket of the Mega Man 2 Any% tournament. This is the Randomizer tournament between CousinCatnip and matphilly. I need to get a better viewing angle of this. There we go. Got it on a better monitor now. I can see it a little better. Alrighty. CousinCatnip choosing to go with the Final Fantasy Fighter. matphilly choosing to go with Proto Man. We are on the pre-release 0.6.4.5516. That is made by the community, spearheaded by Squidman, with assistance from Daggett, Maddie Walker, and then myself and Prodigy with some sprites and audio, respectively. But yeah, it looks like we're off to the races now. I've got the Double Dragon guy. That's from the ending of Double Dragon there. And Burst Chaser, yes. I believe the seeds were Any% zipless. Hidden stage name Burst Chaser was the choice from CousinCatnip. All right. Looks like no waterfalls, no epilepsy warning, photosynthesis warnings this time around in the bubble stage, as CousinCatnip is just flying right through this place. Meanwhile, matphilly finds himself in metal. I might have to sneak away for just a second here, very shortly. Oh no, CousinCatnip meeting a muncher. That would be a spike on the roof. Normally here in the bubble stage, but the cosmetic roof swap environment is randomized as well from what the environments have to offer, and the munchers would be replacing the spikes in this seed. Alright, matphilly going low and swapping, picking up that E-Tank low there, the second one here in metal stage. And yeah, we've got some immune Kirogs, aka frogs. They are buster immune, so no bustering those guys down. We're going to have to find a weapon to deal with those guys later on. matphilly's going to find Heat Man. Metal Man in bubble stage. Catnip is low on health, and he does not have E-Tanks yet. That's unfortunate. That's going to be 2 deaths. That's okay. He's got one more chance. It's not terribly hard to buster down some of these bosses. Although Metal Man does have a lot of blades here, so that could be an issue. I'm not sure if Catnip is familiar with the manipulation here, but there is a manipulation where you can just kind of run underneath Metal Man, and since there is still a ceiling, Metal Man kind of just bonks the ceiling, and sometimes he'll stop throwing blades, sometimes he won't, but it's much easier to deal with the fight if that's the case. However, Catnip's going to get out of there anyway. Good stuff to Catnip. Meanwhile, matphilly taking out He-Man and Metal, and moving on to Quick. He's going to find Quickman stage, and CousinCatnip finding He-Man stage. That's unfortunate early on. However, this is a gem. This is a banger. Banger alert. Oh, he's going to go ahead and opt out, maybe? Oh, no, maybe not. No, he is opt out. Okay, yeah. He's going to go ahead and get out of here and come back later. See if he can't find item 2. The biggest issue for me, personally, on Heatman stage, especially in Burst Chaser, is the Yoku blocks, right? Because getting onto those Yoku block platforms, there's an easy Any% strategy where you can just jump and time it at the right spot, and you'll make it on there every time, you know? However, in Burst Chaser, it's a little more difficult to pull that off. So you have to kind of either have item 2, or, I mean, you can time it, but it's a different timing. You have to learn the timing for that. And perhaps me being mostly non-Burst Chaser, I have a little bit of trouble with that timing. Yeah, so I mean, it's a little bit more difficult. Not only that, the bottom section can be atrocious at times, trying to get through there quickly with some of the enemy sets. Speaking of enemies, Quickman in Quick Room. Is this even Randomize. Yeah, I said it. What's up? Ooh. You know what? I need to pull up the chat so I can see what you guys are saying, if anything. Kind of interact with you guys a bit. All right, matphilly gonna bust it down quick, man. Then he's out of there. CousinCatnip. Ooh, yeah. Meeting up with Heatman, and Heatman on the conveyor belt can be very tricky as well. So it's unfortunate. It does happen. But let me see here. And I also need to sync timers for you guys. My goodness gracious, look at this. Falling off on the job. My bad, guys. Forgive me. I'm doing quite a bit in the background as well. But also, big shout out to LV Creed for his help and his work in the background. He's doing some background work, making sure these runners have nice race room and seeds and stuff like that, and feeling welcomed and whatnot. Let's see here. Where is my calculator? Let me get these guys synced up for you guys really quick. Looks like Catnip makes his way to Airman stage. I'm gonna have to assume that he beat He-Man. I didn't quite see it. So he might have actually lost and game over, but I don't think so. I think he probably beat him. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and say Heatman's dead in Metal Man stage. Will matphilly run into the same spike issue as Catnip did there? Yeah, unfortunately. Okay, so what was that? Okay. For that should be okay. The timers, Catnip should pause for a brief second to sync up the timers. Yeah, okay. But it should be all good and synced up now. There we go. Cool stuff. Cool beans. And Catnip finds that's Huggles. He is trying to get some hugs. Catnip's gonna go ahead and pop an E-Tank. Meanwhile, matphilly finding his way through the bubble land stage this time around. And there we go. I got our chat up as well. So if you guys want to interact or say what's up, you know, I'm here. I can see you. I see you guys. Oh yeah, Crash Man stage. Another one of these scary to get early stages. However, I mean, I'd say Catnip's done a few stages now, so at this point, it's not quite as scary. He's got some. He might not have any items, or I don't think he does. According to our star checker, 2% Chungus, he doesn't. However, yeah, no items. However, yeah, I mean, you know, Burst Chaser, you could still he could jump from like right there and then like pause, buffer, and then hit the ladder type thing. And also, these ladders go like mad quick. So item 3 isn't much of a help in Burst Chaser. Like right there, he could have jumped from that point, I believe, and to make it. Or maybe even the lower point. Burst Chaser is really something else as far as like some strategies go and whatnot. Yeah, not right there though, unfortunately. That's a little too low. Maybe he heard me. He's not supposed to be listening though. We did disqualify somebody in round 1 for doing that, for watching the restream. But maybe he didn't. The telepathy going on right now, you know what I mean? So it's just he knew what I was talking about. So right there, he could have jumped from there, anywhere like above the halfway. Yeah, definitely right there. That's where you jump from in vanilla. You'll see matphilly right there, where not the one he just passed right there. It's so hard to like explain sometimes, but yeah. matphilly also happened to go for this ride. This is zipless, so I guess technically if they didn't have item 1 or item 2, they would both be zipping. It is to note that these guys are on the same hash, so they do have the same enemies and stuff, but maybe one cosmetic somewhere along the way is clicked. So that's why the variation in color and maybe some enemies might look a little different. I don't know. But we're going to let it slide because that is just cosmetics. And they both have cosmetics randomized, so that's good. They're mostly the same. Maybe a few color discrepancies here and there. Alright, Catnip makes it to the top of his crash climb. We find Airman up here. You know, buster him down with the Final Fantasy fighter from Final Fantasy 1. Throwing little swords and whatnot, you know. Finds item 2 for his troubles. So yeah, I mean, that's a good find, especially if you want to go to heat. You don't have to deal with those Yoku blocks if you find item 2. So there it is. Matt also finds Airman. Well, this is a bit of a different rendition. Either that, or I just can't hear that bass thump whenever I'm playing on the NES. I don't know. That's a pretty sick X2, X3 intro. X2, right? No, neither one of those. That's not the intros for those. This is. Hold on. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I know. So yeah, Storm Eagle. Yeah, it was on the tip of my tongue. It really was. I'm a classic guy, okay? I didn't play the X series until I was an adult. I played the classic series. Get off me. Leave me alone. Okay? Takes me a little bit to remember some of these X2s. I do like them though. They are awesome. Alright, regardless. matphilly finds himself in air. CousinCatnip blurs through Flash. If you blinked, you missed it. That is Woodman. Looks somewhat like Ringman, except for with his rings vertical instead of like on top of his head. Forgot what hack I got him from. Looks awesome nonetheless. Kind of looks like Guile too, I guess. Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, I like it. Alright, 3 stages left for Catnip. Philly has 4. Matt has 4 stages at this point. He's doing a little bit of farming here. Trying to catch some of his health. Looks like he's a bit on the lagging side. Maybe ran into some lag. I don't know. Is it just me, or it just seems like he's like maybe in a 50 hertz mode or something? I don't know. We might have to take a look at this after the race. Maybe he accidentally pressed a button on the simulator or something. I don't know. You know, I would say the word zipping, however, they have not zipped. There is something called zipping in the game, and we're actually doing zipless. So I'm not going to use that word, but they are going very, very fast. Alright, matphilly, going to go ahead and take down his air stage. He is loading up Flash. Yes, moving very quickly would be the correct word for it. Now, hopefully I remember to mention that in the race room after the race. I don't want to like interrupt the race or anything, you know. I mean, that would kind of be on Matt's fault, I guess, if he did actually accidentally have it in like a slow mode or 75% speed. That is definitely not the right speed for this game. I can 100% tell you that with confidence. But he's going a little bit slower than he should. Alright, Catnip finds item 3. And he's got 2 stages left. That's going to be Woodman and Heatman. And, yeah, Matt, at the back half of his Flash stage right now. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shoot a message to my co-admins to see if we should actually allow this to continue like this. I mean, we want it to be on a fair playing field, right? So I want to make sure that this is, I mean, it is on the runners to, you know, make sure their equipment is up to snuff. But, I mean, any sort of discrepancy, especially one we catch and one we can fix in a timely manner, you know, I mean, might be a thing we need to do. I'll just drop this into the race room, and maybe he can like quick fix it or something. I don't think it's an OBS issue, honestly. I think it's actually I think he's an emulator problem. We'll see. We'll see if that. See if that fixes anything. All right, Catnip making his descent through Woodman's caverns here. Down the treehouse he goes. Oh my goodness, 0 health and the big boy there. Oh, that's rough. Alright, Catnip is out of there. And he got 1 stage to go. And that will be Heatman stage, the one that he opted out of earlier. I do not blame him whatsoever for opting out of the stage. Like I said, it's a lot better to have for Crash and Heat. A lot of speedrunners tend to save this stage or these 2 stages for the end if they can. Playing Randomizer and hit the stage name is a little harder to save them toward the end. But yeah, you want to make sure to have your resources, right? Like, I mean, there are strategies in these 2 stages that can make you go faster. Like item 2 over the big chasm. Or if you're playing Zip with zips, item 1 or item 3 to zip or item 1 to zip through Crash stage, item 3 to ladder boost, things like that. You know, those little small time saves do help you out a bit. Let's see. Oh. I was saying, it seems like he fixed it, but no, he didn't. It's still slow. That's slow. I'm sorry. I can notice these things. I guess. I don't know. It took me a little while to notice. You know, it is what it is.
Sorry, everybody. I had an emergency to take care of, but your boy's here.
Hey, Sinister Samo, welcome to the race. How you doing, sir?
Let's not talk about what happened.
Okay, let's not. We won't. How about, are you excited for these 2 runners to race today? How about that?
Oh, I'm hyped.
There you go.
So, what are we looking at here right now?
Both these guys are on their 8th Robot Master. They are doing zipless, any percent, hidden stage names, all cosmetics. And I want to say that matphilly might actually have a 75% emulation speed thing going on or something. I don't know. He's a little laggy, it looks like. But other than that, yeah, these guys are pretty even, dead on, you know, both in their last Robot Master and both just about synced up completely. Back half of the stage.
I see. So this is race 1, right?
Race 1. You made it. You made it for the shebang. You made it for the nitty gritty.
Makes sense for me.
Hey, bottom tier. Thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. All right. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. Looks like Matt has found a Metal Blade to take care of some of that stuff. Some of those prop tops or fly blades. Both these guys not quite low enough for the one up there.
So right now, it looks like Catnip is currently about to walk into the door.
Yeah, he's got the lead just by a hair. Just by a hair.
And that's it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That means everybody else plays that little game where you guess dragon colors and whatnot. I'm retired, so I don't. But, you know.
Well, it is what it is. With the
Hey! Go ahead. Go ahead.
So with that being the case here we go with what SCSA. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again. Make your guesses. We have a dragon, we have colors, we have design, and we have weaknesses. Guess all three. Since my partner in crime has retired, I will be making my guess. I'm gonna be going with my typical monochrome dragon, Gurren Lagann style. I have those shades, and I'm gonna say Crash today.
Well, when I was a guesser, I would guess red and metal for the first seed, so we'll stick with that, I guess. So yeah, no, but you know, Dr. Light with the heel turn, as you see. These guys are going up against Dr. Light this time. If you saw the palette swap there.
Indeed. So with that being the case right now, well, luckily enough, yeah, good thing we weren't zipping because that was not happening. So, get your last minute guesses in chat. We are about to reveal the dragon. So, today's dragon, a typical dragon, and looks, I don't know, ASL green? So, not weak to the Buster, so you Buster fans, no good. Metal Blade fans, no good. Crash Bomb fans, no good. I lose. Thank you very much. Air's no good. Ooh. E-Tank used. Air, no good. Oh, Leaf Shield's no good. Ugh. Oh, and he kisses the dragon. Catnip will be going down.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. Dragon kisses, no good. No, no, no. Invisible dragon win? Do you really want that? Do you want that to be a thing? You know, I want it. I had that on the list to do like an outline dragon or something. But, yeah, we'll see. Maybe next patch.
Well, looking at what I'm looking at right now, it looks like we have a bit of a problem here. It looks like different colored dragons, so it's likely it's a different seed.
No. We checked the hash. It is the same seed. It's just, I believe I think Catnip uses randomized HUDs elements and stuff, so he's going to have some different colors. But it should be the same weaknesses, same enemy set, same everything else. Should be anyway. And then yeah, to further solidify the my accusation of Matt using 75 emulator speed or 50 hertz or one of the other. The music is definitely like an octave lower or a little off key.
Yeah,
but it happens, you know.
Yeah, you definitely feel a little slow on matphilly's side. And now I'm Burst Chaser, right? Crashing, breaking that. Metal ain't doing it either.
Yeah, I did mention earlier that runners are responsible for their own equipment and whatnot, so I mean, that would be on him, you know, if his emulator speed is off or something, and he didn't catch it early on. He didn't say anything about it. Hey, I need to restart right quick, whatever. I mean, we're kind of like over the halfway point at this point, so it's kind of rough to call a restart this far in because of it. Although I did drop it in the race time. I said, hey, if it's a one-button fix, just go ahead and fix it, So.
It looks, outside of cosmetics, it looks like the enemy settings are indeed the same, so.
Yeah, just a little bit of different color differences, that's all, I think. No, I mean, it wouldn't necessarily be a DQ. It would be a DQ if he was going faster. If you're going slower, that's kind of I'm pretty sure he runs on PC. If he's going slower, that's kind of a handicap, if you will. But he handicapped himself, so I mean. But at the same time, we like the runners to be on an even playing field, no matter what, right? However, yeah, like I mentioned, it would be up to not only me but the other admins as well. And on top of that, I mean, we're this far into the race as well, so it would be him DQing himself, if anything. And it's just a handicap he's going to have to deal with for this race one. I did mention it. If he can't fix it on the fly, and he didn't catch it early and say nothing about it, then I mean that's kind of on him. It's a runner thing, unfortunately. But I mean, he will be given the opportunity and definitely made known about it in between the races. So. But yeah, CousinCatnip overtakes the lead with that, and yeah, I mean they're both still neck and neck, synced up, So
yeah, with the slower speed right now, definitely feel like he capped himself a few times. And Wiley looks like Nickelodeon has struck again now in Wiley's pipes.
Bro, I want to go to Nickelodeon Studios. I wish they took it away. I'm saying. All right, I'm going. I'm going away. I'm gonna go watch some Nickelodeon Studio videos now. Oh, Matt's eating the spikes, unfortunately. Rip.
Rip and pepperoni. matphilly will be paying the price.
I always wanted to be on that Legends of the Hidden Temple show pretty bad. I don't know. I thought that show was legit. Maybe some Double Dare.
Speaking of Double Dare, I double dare you to think about that Buster weakness. And double dare matphilly to not get hit with a double take.
Yeah, old CousinCatnip just climbed, or no, he defeated. He defeated the Guts tank, and now he's about to climb the aggro crag right now. Shoutouts to those who know what that is. All right. Anyway,
going to the aggro crag. Okay, heading back to the late '80s, early '90s of old Nickelodeon.
That takes guts. I love it. I love it. Good call, Chungus. Good call.
And matphilly triple whammy. That's a game over. Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, that's unfortunate, but I mean, it is Burst Chaser, so never say never. I mean, Matt does have the little deficit he's working with right now that we know about. But, I mean, maybe that's just stream lag? I don't know. No, I don't know, man. It's hard to say.
No, that's definitely software limitations. That's definitely a 75%. It has to be 75% speed.
You think so? Yeah. Maybe. I mean, I will say, I say he's on emulator. I know, like, for whatever reason, even with 60 hertz, my little upscaler, it's a cheap one or something, it outputs 50 hertz sound. So, I mean, that's possible, but I mean, I'm pretty sure I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's kind of rough. Yeah, that definitely looks like 75% speed. Catnip's making it through though. He just flying right through the beautiful Wily Spike Screen 3 using, I believe he used item 1 to get through. Now he is deciding what to take into,
No, he realized, he knows that the wall weakness is wood. He's out.
Okay, so yeah, a little bit of farming here. Oh, he grabs item. No, that might have been metal. I don't know. Yeah, a little bit of farming here. So see, that is going to take him some time that he wants to farm. So maybe farming Flash. So yeah, that gives matphilly definitely the opportunity to catch up here in this race.
I think he's just menuing overall because he should not be he should not be doing it for Flash. He should be getting that leaf.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. Flash is good, maybe for the last hallway, but you got to remember, you just need to get through this fight, the Blue Beam fight, right? Because you have infinite refill, or at least 8 refill opportunities. Make it 16, make it 18, at least 18 if you defeat all the Robot Masters, right? Because you spawn in and you get that one, that's 2 fill-ups. Then you get 8 Robot Masters, 2 times 8, 16. The maths add up, something, Scott Steiner promo, blah, blah, blah. Okay, anyway. Alright, Crash Bomb against the Blue Beam for the weakness. Alright. This big, chunky, hefty Crash Bomb thing.
Yeah, right now, Catnip is going to be going into his rematch stages. So right now, Catnip is in the driver's seat. But not the matphilly nicked some spikes and got to start again.
Just a bit too close there. Yeah, definitely. That's unfortunate for Matt there, but hey, I mean, he's still in this. Never say never until the fat lady sings. Until it's over.
I can already start hearing her hum a few bars, though.
Yeah, she is warming up. I will say that. Yes, definitely. So, speaking of warm, here's Heat Man. He's dashing. He's warm. He's hot. And he's dead. He's cold. Put him out. Put him out. Get him out of here.
Get him out of here. Oh, the Unga Bunga Woodman behavior here. Lands and immediately puts up a shield.
Yeah, so here's a good thing about that with fighting Woodman and Burst Chaser. You don't necessarily have to worry, like in vanilla and in regular speed, you have to worry about that leaf shield. In Burst Chaser you don't, because your bullet velocity or your bullet speed is just so fast that you don't have to worry about it. It just goes right through the shield when you're shooting at him sometimes. So you can still hit him from across the room.
That is true.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Bubble Man's a hugger.
Yes. He wants all the hugs. Had a bad day. He just wants hugs. Nothing wrong with hugs. There we go. Alright, and we're on the last 2 refights for CousinCatnip. He's fighting Quick Man. Throwing. That's a lot of boomerangs, yeah.
Yeah, and a slow mover too. And right now, it looks like, oh wow.
And there's the manipulation. He's found it. I don't know if he knows that he's found it, but he found it. Oh. Metal Man actually got out of it.
And right now, he's got to manipulate it. Alright, so Catnip's gonna be starting the machine when Catnip will be starting the machine while Philly's gonna have to get himself in order. Here we go.
Yeah. Matt still has all the robos to redo. Catnip is searching. He finds wood or leaf shield. Picks up the rest of it. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. It might just be enough. Okay. No E-tanks left. He'll be able to find. Maybe. Okay, that's not going to be the one. Cannot. Flash will not be weak to the machine. Or the machine will not be weak to Flash. Unfortunately, though. We do know the first weakness is Leaf. It might also be the second weakness, but we don't know.
Yeah, right now he's gonna have to. He may need to find another weakness.
Yeah. You could definitely search. It does have two. I think he's got quick boomerang though. He can take one more hit, yes. And he's out of there, out of the machine. matphilly has got 4 Robot Masters down. 4 to go. Well, he's on his 4th. So 3 Robot Masters down, 5 to go.
Is this an upper bracket or a lower bracket?
This is a lower bracket match, so the loser will unfortunately be eliminated.
Basically put, if you do not succeed, you'll be on the sidelines with the rest of the people who have not succeeded. That's like myself.
It is what it is. That's just how it happens sometimes, you know? I mean, nothing wrong with that. If you don't try, you'll never know, you know? Alright. Catnip looking for the weakness here.
Alright, it's gonna be rough. It ain't the vanilla weakness.
He finds the quick boomerang. He's got plenty of quick. Can he manage to stay alive? Oh, so close yet so far away. matphilly inching so much closer. I mean, Catnip does know what it is now, though. So he's gonna drop and get the refill right quick. So that's good. He should have all the essentials he needs, all the knowledge, all the weapon energy to take out this alien. matphilly hitting the machine fight.
Well, Catnip will be taking on an alien weak to Australia.
Yeah. Now, I don't know what kind of alien this is. He's like the Jabberjaw guy. He's like yum 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 yum, just shooting his little fireballs. Catnip ought to be out of there, and he is. 36:52 by his personal timer. Let's see if I can get you a more official race time of 36:55.
Ooh, and Philly falls. So right now, get your GGs in chat while we wait up on matphilly side.
Yes, please get your GGs in chat for Matt, and get your GGs in chat for Catnip as well. Yeah, we're debating whether this counts or not. I mean, this is technically Catnip's first win, but matphilly also with the 75% emulation speed is it's kind of rough. I mean, so right we're kind of debating what we're doing right at this.
Ooh, with the 75% emulation speed, looks like the admins are making choices here.
Yeah, definitely.
So matphilly going through his alien, no good there.
Yeah, Matt said he's good because I messed up, so it's his win. So basically, yeah, it is a definitely Catnip did take this one for sure. Like I was mentioning, yeah, I'm sorry, but it was kind of on Matt.
Get your GGs in the chat. We got 39:17, but we'll get an official time going in from Charlie Boy.
Yes, Matt Philly finishes official race time GG time of 39:22. GGs to both of these guys.
So with that being the case, we're gonna be back. We're gonna be setting up race number 2 and get everything in order. So we'll talk to you momentarily. and welcome back. Round 2 of this match. CousinCatnip, matphilly. We're about to get down and cracking with a whole new round. I am Sensei Sama, and joining me in the booth is Charlie Boy. How you doing, Charlie Boy?
Yo, what's going on? Yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah, welcome back, guys. This is race 2 of the Mega Man 2 Randomizer Tournament match between CousinCatnip and matphilly. My name is Charlie Boy, joined here with Sinister Sama, and CousinCatnip, matphilly. CousinCatnip taking the first one. I'd like to say convincingly, but I can't really say that. There were a few stipulations happening with matphilly that kind of weighed one way or the other, right? Like the big thing I think that hit Matt last match was a few untimely deaths, whether it be the spike screen 3 and Wily 4 he took, or the 2 to 3 spike drops in Wily 3 that he took. On top of that, he was using 75% emulation speed last match, which we caught a little bit too late to restart the match. So unfortunately, that does stand as Catnip's win. Unfortunately for matphilly, that is. I mean, fortunately for CousinCatnip, though. So he does have one win. He's got one more to go, and he will advance. Otherwise, as far as matphilly goes, this is he's against the wall right here. It's now or never. He's got to win, or he's unfortunately going to be eliminated from the tournament. So we'll see what happens. Those nerves, if the tournament nerves, hopefully he didn't tilt from finding out, hey, I kind of handicapped myself last match. We don't like that. I see Corrito in the chat. What's going on, Corrito? How's it going? But yeah, unfortunately. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
Well, sorry to interrupt. Go ahead and finish, though.
I'd say unfortunate for matphilly on some of those circumstances, but hopefully that doesn't tilt him, and hopefully he can go in there with his head held high and give us another close race, because that indeed was a close race beforehand. The race 1 with CousinCatnip, matphilly.
So right now, the question of the day is, what is now the round 2 set of flags?
I'm sorry. What was the question? I missed it.
Flags, round 2.
Round 2 flags. All right, let's see. The race has begun now, so we're just waiting for it to catch up here. Let me see if I can see what they said. matphilly's turn to pick flags. If there is a race 3, it'll go to a default flag set that we have. His flag set this time is easy. All sprites random, buster only, no burst chaser, zips allowed.
Busting out a Kame seed. Let's see how CousinCatnip can adjust to not having all of his weapons pretty much locked out until Wily.